Welcome to AK Jha classes of biology. Today I am going to explain some basic fact about sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is in both class 12 as well as in class 10. So it is useful for both class 12 and class 10. Firstly, we define sexual reproduction and reproduction. What is reproduction? The process by which the species is continued is called reproduction. So reproduction is the process of production of young one like itself. Every organism produces young one like itself. The process of formation of young one like itself is called reproduction. So reproduction mainly is of two types: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is a type of reproduction in which only one organism reproduces without the involvement of sex cells, while in sexual reproduction, organism reproduces by the involvement of sex cells, by the formation of gametes, fusion of gametes. So, we will explain one by one. First of all, sexual reproduction, then asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction we study in three main headings: sexual reproduction, pre-fertilization events, fertilization and syngamy, and post-fertilization events, that is embryogenesis. Pre-fertilization events include those events which occurs before fertilization, and post-fertilization events are those events which occurs after fertilization. There are different steps in pre-fertilization events. First is gametogenesis. Gametogenesis is the process of formation of gametes. Male forms male gamete and female forms female gamete. The process of formation of male gamete is called spermatogenesis, and the process of formation of female gamete is called oogenesis. The gametes are of two types: isogametes or homogametes. Some of the organisms have both the gametes structurally identical. So that type of gametes are called isogametes. For example, some algae and fungi. But in most of the organisms, gametes are unidentical. So that type of gametes are called anisogametes or heterogametes. Heterogametes, for example, chlamydomonas and human beings. In human being, male gametes are called sperms and female gametes are called ovum. That means gametogenesis includes spermatogenesis and oogenesis, formation of sperms and formation of ovum. Now next step is sexuality in organism. Mainly there are two types of sexes, male and female. Unisexual organism and bisexual organism. Unisexual organisms are those in which one organism has only one sex organ, while bisexual organisms are those organisms which have both sex organs. Unisexuals are also called heterophilic. That means male sex organ found in the body of male and female sex organs are found in the body of female. Unisexual is also called heterophilic or dioecious, while bisexual is also called homophilic or monoecious, or it is also called hermaphrodite. Unisexual and bisexual. It is sexuality in organisms. Now, next event of pre-fertilization is cell division during gametogenesis. That means cell division during the formation of male gamete sperms and female gamete ovum. We know that there are two types of organisms. One is haploid organism and second is diploid organism. In haploid organism, there is only one set of chromosomes, that is N, while in diploid organism, there are two sets of chromosomes, that is 2N. During gamete formation, in haploid organism, mitosis, cell division occurs. Mitosis is a type of cell division in which a parent cell divides to form two daughter cells, each having chromosome number same as that in parent cell. So from N number of chromosomes, the gametes have also the chromosome number N. This type of gametes formation occurs in algae, fungi and bryophytes. While in diploid organism, that is 2N, they have paired chromosome, but the gametes have chromosome number N. So meiosis cell division occurs. Meiosis is a type of cell division in which a parent cell divides to form four daughter cells, each having the chromosome number half as that in parent cell. Example, higher plants and animals. As you know that in human, we have 46 chromosomes in male as well as in female. So during spermatogenesis, mitosis, meiosis cell division occurs, which results in the formation of male gametes. Male gametes have 23 chromosomes, and during the oogenesis, that is during the formation of ovum, meiosis cell division occurs. That means ovum also contains 23 number of chromosomes, but the chromosome number in human being is 46. That is, chromosome number becomes half by the process of meiosis cell division in human and other higher plants and animals. Next pre-fertilization event is gamete transfer. We studied the gamete transfer in plants as well as in animals. In plant, the process of gamete transfer is called pollination. Pollination is the process of transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. When the pollen grain from anther of a flower reaches to the stigma of same flower or the stigma of other flower of same plant, then it is called self-pollination. While when the pollen grain from anther of one flower reaches to the stigma of another flower of another plant, then it is called cross-pollination. In both the self-pollination or cross-pollination, male gametes are produced by pollen grains which are present in anther, and female gametes are formed by the ovules present in ovary. While in animals, the gametes are transferred by the process of copulation or mating. During the copulation or mating, male gametes or sperms are transferred to the genital tract of female. In process of sexual reproduction, that is main step, is fertilization and syngamy. Sometimes it was believed that fertilization and syngamy both are the same things, that is synonyms, but it is quite different. That means all events that ultimately leads to syngamy is called fertilization. The fertilization includes syngamy and all the events which ultimately leads to the syngamy. And syngamy is actual fusion of gametes, that is male gamete and female gamete. In human being, male gametes or sperms are haploid, and female gametes, that is ovum, are also haploid. Ovum also haploid. by the fusion of haploid male gamete, that is sperm, and haploid female gamete, that is ovum, the single-celled diploid zygote is formed. This actual fusion is called syngamy, and by syngamy a diploid zygote is formed. This process is actual syngamy. But all the events which helps in syngamy is called fertilization. So fertilization includes syngamy, but syngamy actually alone is not fertilization. Fertilization includes syngamy. Fertilization and syngamy are not synonyms, they are different. Next event of sexual reproduction, that is after fertilization and syngamy, is post-fertilization events, mainly embryogenesis. Embryogenesis is the process of formation of embryo by single-celled zygote. Zygote starts to divide, firstly 2 cells, then 4 cells, then 8 cells, then 16 cells, and then many-celled stage of zygote is called embryo. Now there are 2 types of organism, oviparous organism and viviparous organism in animals. Oviparous organisms are those which lay eggs. That is, female gives either fertilized or unfertilized egg. Fertilization may be external, that is in water, female gives unfertilized egg in water, and male liberates sperms on egg, unfertilized egg, and fertilization occurs inside the water, which is called external fertilization. Sometimes internal fertilization occurs. Fertilization occurs inside the body of female. In oviparous organism, animals, female give birth to egg, female lay egg, and these egg goes to incubation period for the development. Sometimes egg takes to development. This stage is called incubation period. After incubation period, egg hatching occurs, and egg hatches to produce young animals. In viviparous animals, development of zygote occurs inside the uterus of female. The whole period of development of embryo inside the uterus of female is called gestation period, and female give birth to young one. While in plants, after the formation of embryo, after fertilization, fruits and seeds are formed. Ovary changes into fruits and ovule changes into seeds. After the dispersal of seeds, and seed goes in dormancy period. In favorable condition and favorable season, seed germinates, and by the germination of seed, young plants are produced. In this way, plants and animals produces young one like itself. This process is called sexual reproduction. These are the whole processes which occurred in plants and animals. We summarize briefly the basic events and facts of sexual reproduction in both plants as well as in animals. So far we have studied in this video is the introductory class about sexual reproduction in plants and animals. In next video we shall explain various types of asexual and sexual reproduction in both plants in detail. We shall also study the human reproductive organs, that is male reproductive organs and female reproductive organs in detail one by one.